What's up, NAHREP San Antonio? We're at the Tobin Center for our annual Top 100 Gala. My name is Reuben Valdez.
My name is
AJ.
Yes, AJ Reygadas.
And we are the marketing directors of this year's Board of Directors. Yeah.
Yes.
And forgive us, this is our first time doing this, but we're really excited to be interviewing some of the top 10, some of the top 10 teams, some of the top 10 individuals, and some of our special guests. So we're really excited, but I have a question for you, AJ. What are you excited for tonight?
First off, I'm just excited for the fact that we have so many beautiful people here in attendance today. Not only that, but some high-level producers that are actually here tonight, all to celebrate not just the top 100, but also what NAHREP is actually about.
Right.
So it's a great celebration that we do once a year, and it gets bigger and bigger every year. So I'm just looking forward to all of that.
Well, speaking of being bigger every year, this is the first year that we've actually had over 600 people in attendance. So we've sold over 60 tables. We have people that range all the way from Miss San Antonio 2024. We have Mateo Lopez, who we'll be speaking to in a little bit. He was on the Kelly Clarkson show. He is the world-renowned mariachi boy. So we're really excited about that. But more importantly, honestly, to recognize those that have put the work in to be in the top 100, because it's not every day that you get to get an accolade and be recognized for your hard work. So I'm excited. I may or may not be in the top 100 this year. I'm really excited about it. But for those of you that are watching that are not here tonight, really make sure that when you see the event go on sale next year, when it's time to nominate yourself, you nominate yourself, because everyone always asks, well, how do you get nominated and who decides? So just make sure you keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, it's very important. Not only that, nominating yourself, making sure you're putting the awareness out for others to get nominated, but then more importantly, as you hear, the past several years, we've been selling out quickly. And so I believe this year we've broken a record with how many tables we sold. It's the largest crowd that we've ever had. As you can hear in the background, everyone, these are people that are just showing up, by the way. But the fact that we had a waiting list.
Yeah, a waiting list. Like 13 tables or something like that.
13 tables on the wait list. And I mean, we had people blowing us up all day today asking if we can get them a ticket, because everyone wanted to be at this event, which is also why we decided to go live and get this production going, so that we can also just give you a little taste of what NAHREP is about before the event actually gets started.
So speaking of the event getting started, we have our first guest here. If you want to introduce, this is Mateo Lopez, everyone. He's going to be singing the national anthem. So Mateo, I want to ask you, well, first off, this is not your first time working with NAHREP, correct?
No, sir.
You've been here before, correct?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay, awesome. And a little birdie told me that you were on the Kelly Clarkson show recently, so tell us a little bit about that. What was that like? What did you get to do? Was it your first time on TV? Tell us a little bit about what it felt like.
Well, it wasn't my first time on TV, as I've been on TV a lot of times, but it was really great. I really loved the experience. It was awesome. Well, we went there, right? And, well, we expected to sing in English and Spanish instead of Spanish. But surprisingly, she actually learned the song in Spanish. I was like, wow.
That's awesome.
We both sang the song and it came out awesome.
That's awesome.
I really loved the experience that we had.
Awesome. Well, we're really grateful that you decided to join us tonight, and not only that, but being able to perform in front of everybody. Like we said, we know you're not afraid to get in front of the crowd and perform, but we're looking forward to it. So thank you for joining us tonight.
And quick question for you: when you get older, what are you planning to do? Are you going to travel? Are you going to go on tour? What are you thinking of doing after you graduate from high school? I know you have many years to go, and take a look at that camera right now, because we need people to know who you are. So what are your plans after you graduate and you become an adult?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm just going to go with the flow and see what happens.
All right. Hey, you're just a kid being a kid.
Yes. So we have Mateo Lopez here, you guys. If you are not here, you are missing out. He is amazing. Thank you, Mateo, for being with us. We're excited to hear you sing. You're singing the national anthem. And we'll see you in a little bit. All right. Thank you.
Yes, and that is just one of our honorary guests that's going to be here tonight. Like we said, he will be performing tonight for everybody. We also have state representatives here.
State representatives.
Yes.
We have actors.
Yeah,
I see Jesse Borrego off camera waiting to be interviewed.
Yes.
And we have so many top producers. I'm standing next to one. I have to give him his flowers. I've followed AJ for many years, so it's an honor to be standing next to you. You know this, I've told you plenty of times, but we're really excited, you guys. This is the first time we're doing this, and I think this will be something that we continue every year.
Awesome.
As AJ stated, I mean, everybody is here. I'm hoping that we're gonna get. I'm hoping that we're going to get another guest coming over here, and I think we have Miss San Antonio, and John Paul, our MC, heading over our way. So let's see who we can get on camera first.
Yes.
Take it away. No, come on.
Hi there, sir. Hi there. Yes. So first
How's it going? How are you?
Good to see you. We're live right now on the NAHREP Facebook page. I wanted to see if you'd be open to introducing yourself and one of the things that you're looking forward to tonight.
Absolutely. Well, my name is John Paul Barajas. I am a reporter anchor at KSAT 12 here, local ABC station in San Antonio. My career started in the Rio Grande Valley, and I worked there for 3 years. So a lot of border news, obviously. At that time, former President Trump was in office, so the border, as it always is, was a hot topic. So that was the constant theme of the day for us. Born and raised in Houston, went to the University of Houston, graduated from there, proud alum, got my college ring going, and then just been enjoying the journey ever since, and just actually hit 3 years here in San Antonio at the end of June. As for tonight, I mean, just look around. The black tie event, and it didn't disappoint. David just told me this is a sold-out event, 600 people.
For the first time. We've never had this many people at this gala.
The first sold-out event, or maybe the biggest event, and you guys have to put up with me, so my apologies, but no, I'm excited to be here.
This isn't your first time working with us. You were at our board of directors installation, which was amazing.
That was great.
And it was here, actually, at Reuben.
One of the side rooms
the
over
theater.
there. First time over there. It was a great time. Food is amazing. After party, everything was a great time. So met a lot of great people. Looking forward to seeing them again. Looking forward to meet even more people. And just continue connecting and networking.
Well, we appreciate you being here. When we found out you were going to be the MC, we were like, yes! So we're really excited to have you.
Really
you did such a great job at our installation, so we're really excited.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. It was nice having you.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll see you on the stage in a second, probably.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
So like we said, a lot of people here, you guys. Again, first time to sell this many seats, but the first time to have this many special guests outside of the top performers, right? The top producers. So I'm really excited for it. I'm hoping that we can also interview some of our people, right? So we're getting through these special guests because we got to get them in and get them to their seats. People are waiting to break down these doors. I wish you guys could see. Actually, I don't know if we want to walk this way and take a look at kind of what's going on here, right? I know you guys see it on the feed, and people are waiting to get their photo taken. We have people with their glasses of wine, and it looks like we have Miss San Antonio coming. So I'm really excited for this one because I have a secret dream of being a pageant queen, I guess. So we'll go ahead and get her in now.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Miss San Antonio.
You?
Thank you for joining us today. So we're live on the NAHREP Facebook page, and wanted to ask you a few questions. But first off, just introducing yourself to everybody that's watching right now.
Perfect. So hello, everyone. My name is Francie Milan. I'm Miss San Antonio USA 2024. Fresh off the Miss Texas USA
fresh.
I competed in June. I placed first runner-up, highest placement San Antonio has had in 6 years. And more than anything, I'm extremely proud to be the first Uruguayan American to hold the San Antonio title. And I mean, being here with you amazing people, I mean, I plan to get a career in real estate as well. So I know this is the first step.
Yes, it is. It is.
And you're with the right people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're surrounded by all the top producers, especially the Latinos in the world, right? Like, and we own San Antonio, right? So, are you from San Antonio originally?
So, oh my God, I'm gonna expose myself.
No.
I was born in Houston, but I was raised in San Antonio since the age of 9. And I mean, this is the city that opens up the doors to my parents and my family. And being, Latina and immigrant, I know this is a city that really settled family. It's a really family home base, so this is my home.
I love that.
I've represented San Antonio in every pageant I've done, and it's always an honor.
And if you don't mind me asking, what age did you start doing pageants?
I started at 14. I was actually a soccer player. My dad's from Uruguay. My mom is as well. So soccer's huge for us.
Yeah.
And then my brother, who's my makeup and hairstylist,
Okay.
he, makeup by Marco. He was like, you should do a pageant. And I was like, I don't know if I'm for those girly things. He goes, do it. I did it. I won. My first event was at the Ronald McDonald House. And I realized that, it's much more than beauty, but it's a purpose, it's a voice. And you do so much more for the children that look up to you than anything else.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so I got to ask now, who's your favorite soccer team?
Uruguay, if we talk internationally. If we talk about Spain, Federico Valverde.
Okay.
He is in Real Madrid, so I have to go for Real Madrid. Now here in the U.S., San Antonio does have a team in the USL, so I do cheer for them. In the MLS, I can't say it because that would be controversy.
And I have to ask you this. So you said you're not originally from here, right? But this is your home. This is where your roots are at. So if you could kind of speak to the viewers as far as the importance of generational wealth, because that's something that NAHREP is really big about. It's one of our pillars. So, and you seem to have lived that, right? So what does that mean to you as far as generational wealth and passing that down to even younger girls, people that are not even in your family?
So I think, when you compete, you hold a platform and a title. My platform talks about the importance of success, my definition of success. My legacy, what I pass down to girls, is what my dad told me. He said success is not determined by materialistic things you acquire. It is not determined by where you come from, what you look like, what religion, who you prefer to love. It is determined by how many times you fall and get back up.
Amen.
So my message is one of those of teaching them my definition of success. Only if you hit rock bottom, you can reach the sky. And sometimes you're up at the sky and you'll fall down again. But as long as you get back up, you keep back moving forward.
Love it.
Yes. Well, okay, so speaking of the sky, right, we made the theme this year, Las Estrellas de San Antonio, right? So you're one of the stars here tonight, and we're really excited for you. When we all found out, we were like, our president told us, David Cruz, and we were like, what? Because this is the first time, we keep saying this on this live, but it's the first time we've sold this many tickets to this event, and so it's just so fitting to have people like you here that are going to help us spread our mission, and then vice versa, right? Help you with your platform, right? So we're really grateful to be here, for you to be here. We're so happy. We hope you enjoy it. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of money in the room, okay? There's a lot of egos, which I'm sure you're used to.
Hey, money makes the world go round. So I've heard.
No, but we appreciate you being here. It's so glad to see you. I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you. Yes. And as you know, man, wow. There's one thing that we can say about our NAHREP events.
Yep.
There's a lot of beautiful people here.
A lot of beautiful people, and you're looking at two of them. And I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I want to also point out, you guys, we are hosting this podcast. There's a red carpet that you don't even, well, I know you guys see it on camera, but you're not here. You don't feel the energy. I know you see it, but you really got to be here. You got to come to know. So again, next year when this event goes live, we don't want to hear anybody crying. You got to reserve your table fast. AJ, I have a question for you. How many agents from your brokerage are in the top 100?
Yes, so we have 6 agents out of the brokerage that made the top 100. So thank you for asking that.
Of course.
Thank you. Appreciate
the reason
that.
I asked though is because I think a lot of people that are watching don't realize that. I think when they see this list, they think 100 people, but there's over 15,000 agents in San Antonio, and majority of them are Latino, right? Because we make up a lot of the city. So I think it's important to understand how the logistics kind of work out and how many agents per brokerage, because AJ has a lot of agents at his brokerage, and it is the best of the best, right? Like it's a prestigious award. So I had to point that out. I do have a question for you, AJ. So every year we do this. This is how many years have you been here?
Oh gosh. So we started. I've been with NAHREP since 2012. We started the top 100. Gosh, putting me on the spot. I believe it was 2013.
Somewhere around there.
Is when the top 100 started.
Okay.
And man, I'll tell you, it started in a small little restaurant outside patio. Now,
I did not know that.
It's grown to this, the Tobin Center, which is one of the most beautiful halls in San Antonio.
Wow, absolutely.
And it's expensive.
And it is very expensive. Okay. So the reason I asked that is because someone just bumped into me earlier and was like, "Oh, well, how many years have y'all done this event?" And I didn't know. So now I know. We haven't been doing it that long, and it came from a very small venue. So we're gonna try and get another interview in here. But as we wait for them, I hope you guys are sharing this video. Again, this is the first time we've gone live. So if you're liking what you're seeing, please share the video, tag your friends, tag your real estate friends that are not here, so we can remind them to come next year. But it is important, you guys, to share the video and ensure that we get as much reach as we can, because with NAHREP, that is our goal. We
Yes.
want to make sure that we are giving back to the community and making people understand why we exist. So we're really excited.
Okay. It looks like we have someone else ready to come up right
Yes,
now. I
we
believe
do.
it's the
We
state
are ready.
representative. So
It's going to be a...
everyone's lined up, so I think they're just waiting. Here we go.
This is a surprise. This is the first
I
time.
think they're grabbing them right now.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I wanted to make sure that we do tonight too is recognize our president, David.
Yes.
I know he was just standing right over here a minute ago, but we're going to get David, the president of our local
Thank
chapter, to come in.
you.
Oh, and here we go. We got Jesse here. So hey, how's it going, sir? Yes,
How are
thank
you,
for
Reuben?
joining us
Nice to meet
today.
you.
So yes, we got our guests right now. We're live on the NAHREP Facebook page. So we have our guests watching. If we can get you to turn this way towards the camera.
Hey,
Yes,
everybody.
we have.
They are watching.
They're watching.
I think we might have at least 1,000 viewers at this point.
As we all know, everyone in San Antonio knows who you are, right? And we love you.
Oh.
But for those that may not know, can you let them know who you are?
Well, my name is Jesse Borrego.
Yes.
I'm a professional actor.
Yes.
Been doing it since the crazy 80s.
Yes.
Started on Fame with Janet Jackson and Debbie Allen.
Yeah.
And then started a career, done everything from commercial films like Con Air with Nicolas Cage and John Malkovich to Blood In, Blood Out.
There it is. I was waiting for it.
That just turned 30, baby. So we got Chicano legacy. And the beautiful thing is I was involved in the 90s in classic Chicano films that have defined the genre, but also still today, for generations such as yourselves, it's like a legacy. And it makes me proud that your generation still remembers us, because that means we did something good.
Absolutely.
Back in the day. So as they turn 30, now I'm a maestro, and I'm using it to kind of celebrate what is happening with the National Hispanic Association.
Yeah.
That's what's important. So you guys, what I tell the youngsters, I go, these are the role models you need to look up to. So now together we can push that agenda. Higher education is a big thing with me. I spin the message with Vatos Locos forever and go, Vatos Locos go to college.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the same thing when I associate with professional associations, we're trying to get these kids to train themselves, to educate themselves, to be professionals, and to represent the way that I was walking around and telling Nikki Rosas, who invited me, I said, oh my God, you guys look like a bunch of movie stars. Truly. But I was so impressed because that makes our culture look good.
Yep, absolutely.
And now when I tell these youngsters, go to college, Vatos Locos, go to college, educate yourself, train yourself, uplift your culture. I can point to associations such as this, and it's really something very important because your profession impacts our neighborhoods. Because our neighborhoods now, the west side is the cultural zone of San Antonio. What does that mean? That means that our cultures, our traditions, our raza is now very valuable. And we want them to invest in themselves, So that's why I'm here celebrating with you guys.
I think you hit the nail on the head. We're valuable, but for so many years, the west side, the south side, the east side, it had this negative connotation. And now, look where everyone is pouring their money into it. It's people like you, which, by the way, you didn't mention your band. You didn't mention that you sing. Yes, we know you're an actor, but we also know that you can sing. So I need everyone to know that is what's happening, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, though, I feel like outside of your celebrity and your likeliness, I feel like outside that, your advocacy just speaks for itself when you're speaking to us. So we want to thank you because you paved the way, right? Like we're trying to inspire, but you've paved it. So the fact that you're even here is it's a full circle for us.
And
for
you
sure.
know how we do it when the Latinos get together of whatever profession, whatever industry, and it's wonderful to see us when you go now to some of these democratic gatherings, and you see how strong, a Latino group in terms of politics, in terms of profession, in terms of industry that we have in a beautiful town like San Antonio. What you realize is that we support each other, but we know how to party.
Yeah, we sure do.
So we raise the game. We raise money, we raise awareness, we uplift our culture, and we have a good time doing it. So, it's wonderful to be here, fabulous. Again, it looks like a bunch of movie stars.
Yay, we love to hear
I'm so
it.
proud to be here with you all. And again, the celebration is that I'm already seeing 5, 6, 7, 8 different friends that I've known over the years.
Yes, I love
so
that.
it's beautiful to celebrate, but what are we going to do? We're going to uplift each other.
Amen. Yep,
And we're going to
absolutely.
celebrate what's the best about our cultura,
Absolutely.
about our Latino,
Yeah.
our Latino-ness,
Yep.
and everything that we represent in San Antonio. So I'm so glad that, you guys decided to have this here in San
Yeah.
Antonio, and I'm very supportive of this. So whatever else happens, you can count on me.
Okay,
Right?
don't watch what you wish for, because we're gonna be
Hey,
calling on you.
I don't say Vatos Locos forever.
I
for
love it. I love
nothing.
it. I love it.
Before we cap off these questions with you, I think we'd be doing justice for everybody watching if we can get right here a Vatos Locos Forever right here at the
Right
camera.
to the camera.
Okay, everybody, ya saben, el Crucito right here in San Antonio, mandándoles un Vatos Locos Forever, carnalitos. Remember, you've got something better than a rabbit's foot for luck. You've got familia, raza, cultura. And that's what this association represents.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes.
We appreciate you. We're gonna be watching you inside, so you better be having a good time.
Let's have a little toast, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Thank you.
And Jesse nailed it right there. I know we're about to have David, our president, speak, but Jesse nailed it right there. One thing that we always refer to is NAHREP Familia, and he
It was
nailed
the
it.
key word.
He knows
it was key word. So
He already
speaking of
knows it.
familia, we have our president of this year in the
Yes,
building.
David.
Come on, guys.
Yes.
Hello.
What's going on, guys? What a turnout, right? Like,
What
oh my
a
God,
turnout.
what a turnout.
We keep saying this. It's the biggest one yet.
Yes, it is
And
the biggest one
he's
yet.
the president, so you know who to thank. We have been busting our butts, guys, but David has been the core of how we work, really, and how we execute. So props to you, David.
Thank
This
you,
is
and of course the rest of the board
amazing.
members. You guys do so much. You guys do so much. This couldn't be done without you guys. So thank you as well.
Of course. So
Yeah.
what do you look forward to every year, but specifically, I guess, this year, since it's your year, essentially, right?
Just growth. To be honest, growth. NAHREP is a great organization, so I just want everyone to hear about NAHREP and what more than growth is what I want.
Are you excited to see anybody? I know we have a lot of special guests here.
Mr. Jesse Borrego, he was like, "What's your name?" David Cruz. No, Cruzito. So I've seen all his movies, so I'm excited to see him.
Good.
Everyone else too. Miss San Antonio, Senator Gutierrez. So having fun. So yeah.
And this is, I think, AJ was telling me it first started in a smaller arena, if you will.
Yep.
So we've been here for the past 3-4 years, but.
Yeah.
This is going to be the first time we are packed to the rims. This is going to be the first time that we actually see the capacity of the Tobin Center,
For real.
and I'm really excited about
please
it.
don't sell any more tables.
So
we had a waiting list of 48 people.
Oh wow!
48
See,
people.
wow!
Yeah, so,
And so let me ask you this. I know you have a lot of people to say hello to, but I guess what would be your proudest moment for 2024 thus far for NAHREP San Antonio?
You know what? I mean, there's so much, but my proudest so far is the summit.
Okay.
That was my vision since last year, and it came to light. So that is, to be honest, my proudest moment.
It was a good event.
Yeah.
We can attest. We can attest.
All right, guys.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
We'll see you in there.
Thank you.
Go do your thing.
Yes. So one thing we can say about David and his presidency this year for our chapter is he's really set the bar very high.
He has.
And I think we can both vouch for him in knowing that he puts all his blood, sweat, and tears
He
into his
does.
position and takes it very serious.
He does.
So he's done an amazing job.
And I think that it inspires everyone, right?
Yeah.
Specifically us.
Yeah.
We are both running for vice president.
We're both running for VP.
But I say that to say it's a testament to the people that have come before us to say, like, okay, well, if you think you're good for the job, then do it. And we're all excited to kind of see what next year brings, because I think, again, we just keep elevating and we know it's not going to stop. So I'm really excited. I think we have another special guest.
Yes, we got two waiting,
coming
so,
in.
yes.
Come on in.
How's it going, sir? Thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely.
Hello, Reuben. Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. So we got everyone watching live right now on NAHREP.
Awesome.
And wanted to see if we can start off with introducing yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Rick Guerrero. I am with NAHREP National. I'm from Atlanta, so I'm here visiting. I'm one of the NAHREP National Advocacy Committee leaders and one of the NAHREP 10 ambassadors.
Nice. Nice.
And for those of us that don't know, that are watching, how would you describe the NAHREP 10 in a few words?
Absolutely. So when NAHREP established itself, its goal was to advance sustainable Hispanic home ownership. And as we accomplished that, we recognized that the Hispanic community lacks the education and the knowledge to build wealth. So they established the Hispanic Wealth Project, which turned into the NAHREP 10 principles.
Yep.
So these are just 10 disciplines that you can live by to become wealthy.
Nice. I love that.
So if you don't mind me asking, how long have you been a part of NAHREP?
So I was president of Atlanta in 2015.
Oh, wow.
And I probably got involved in 2008 or 9.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, or maybe 2009, 2010. Right. So, so what year is it now? 2024? So about
somewhere around there.
I think at this point.
14 or 15 years, yeah.
And
after COVID, it's hard to keep track of what year it is.
What keeps you coming back? What drives you in NAHREP?
The people. You know, we have some of the best people in the industry in NAHREP, right? They're kind, they're helpful. I came to the industry, I was brand new. I met a lot of great leaders through this organization that shared with me. So now I feel like it's my job now to share back with others because I got the help, right?
Awesome.
Especially in our Hispanic community, it's important that we send that elevator down for those younger people in our industry that need that help and mentoring.
Amen. Are you going to be, so for those of you that don't know, Latitude is around the corner. So we're going to be in San Diego for Latitude. You obviously are going to be there, right?
I'm obviously going to be there. It's actually, I'm speaking tonight, and it's one of my presentation talking about Latitude, getting people to come. Latitude's an incredible event. Highly recommend going. Lots of mega stars from across the country, top producers that you can learn from.
Awesome. And I think that one of the biggest things for NAHREP San Antonio this year, we've been really trying to push our pillars, right? Because I think although we love to party and we love to throw an event and give back to the community, we really are trying to push that pillar of generational wealth, right? And so could you give an example of maybe what you've seen in maybe your own career or just in your own life that reflects that pillar for NAHREP San Antonio, or NAHREP in general?
Yeah, I mean, I think in generational wealth, if you look at the NAHREP 10 disciplines, wealth can be talked about in several different verticals. Because in addition to just having wealth and having assets, like health, having exceptional health, taking care of yourself, I think is very important. And like in my career, especially post-COVID, I see where that discipline of teaching health before wealth is very critical because we want to get people in better shape and better condition so that when we have a virus that hits us nationally, we're not as affected by it, right? If we're better health and better conditioning.
I love that.
That was one of the disciplines that really resonated with me is the health discipline and taking better care of yourself.
I love that. I love that.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. We're looking forward to everything inside. So yes, thank you for joining us. Yes.
Of course.
All right, and next we have our 2020. I want to make sure I get the year correct. It's the 2022 rookie. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So yes, our 2022 Rookie of the Year, who is escorting one of our councilwomen, city councilwomen. So hi, ma'am. Yes, and I wanted to see for the camera right here with everyone that's watching right now, if we can have you introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Councilwoman Phyllis Villagran for the City of San Antonio, District 3, the south and the southeast side of San Antonio.
And we also have someone that escorted you in, last year's Rookie of the Year. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Becky Ruiz, 2023 NAHREP Rookie of the Year.
And so what a lot of people don't know is there's a connection here, right? And so would you like to describe how you guys know each other, or would you like to describe? Let's go ahead and have you.
So she is a resident of District 3. She serves the community by serving on the school board for Harlandale, which is one of the 4 school districts that are in my area. So we've been working together on that, working together on lifting up the south side and making sure that when people come in, they feel welcome and they know our community.
Speaking of Harlandale, I'm a graduate of McCullum High School, so I got to shout that out. But I'm really excited because speaking of that in your district, I'm going to be a part of tomorrow. There is a back to school HISD event tomorrow. So they're going to be out there giving school supplies out and educating the community. So I had to shout that out for your district because it's a huge event. It brings in I think 1,500 people every year. So we're really excited about that. But I do have to ask you, what does it feel this year? Because a little birdie told me that you are going to be introducing the Rookie of the Year for this year, correct?
Yes. So You know, it's really exciting. I remember when you introduced me as Rookie of the Year last year. So it's really cool to see that we've got a new generation of realtors up and coming, people who are willing to work hard, change lives, and give back into the community. So, I mean, it's a good feeling to be able to pass the reins to the next generation.
I love that.
You know what I love that I've noticed so far that we've been doing? We have a lot of South Side, a lot of West Side.
We do.
West Side myself.
Yep.
But we got a lot of South Side, West Side here. Just culture, the Latino community, and everyone, look, nothing but smiles all over the room as everyone's entering the ballroom. There's just nothing but smiles here.
Yep.
But it's all family coming together. That's what we always refer to, NAHREP Familia, and it's just everybody coming together to enjoy a beautiful night, to recognize some of the top agents here in the city, some lenders as well, and then, of course, our guests and honorees. So thank you for coming tonight. We really appreciate that.
Well, thank you, and thank you for everything you do, and coming back into the community and selling the community you were raised in, and making sure we continue to build those neighborhoods.
We appreciate you being here. It is an honor because I feel like we've been saying this over and over, but this is our biggest one yet. So to have people like you of your stature really believe in us and invest into what we're trying to do, it means a lot. So we really appreciate you being here for sure. We really appreciate it. You guys, I know you gotta go get your seat. You gotta go get ready to get on stage. So we'll see you up there.
Nice seeing you, Becky.
Wow.
It's just wow.
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 I will say, AJ, when we agreed to do this, we were like, oh, we don't know what to get into. But now it feels like just a conversation, right?
For sure.
It feels like a conversation, but I think that one thing that I'm reminded of when I'm watching this is, wow, like we've come far. Like not NAHREP San Antonio, not AJ, not Reuben, but just in general as an industry, as a culture. I don't think 20 years ago anyone would have imagined that we would be inside one of the nicest venues in San Antonio with over 600 guests, some being special guests, some being councilwomen, Miss San Antonio. It's a big deal. So in speaking to everybody today, I'm like, wow, like we really did the damn thing. We really did.
It's just like you said, man. It's elevating every year. We're elevating. We're elevating. So we have someone that we want to bring in as well, Amanda, who is also our president for 2023. I'm bad about getting my years.
2023.
2023 president, Amanda Concha, who's also principal broker of Core Commercial Real Estate.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So tell us a little bit about. So I guess tell us a little bit about the journey from being now a past president. So for those of you that don't know, Amanda serves on the board this year as a past president. So she is there to lean on, to give us some words of wisdom and also to just guide us in the right way. So I would say, what is the difference between being president and now being a past president, and how that journey looks like?
Oh, well, tonight is a lot less stressful. I will say that. Last year, I even had a card from my team that said, we're done. It's done. They all signed it. We're good to go. But good luck to David. But no, I love this night. I'm sorry. I love this night. Go ahead. No,
I was just going to say, I remember last year we were all standing out here afterwards when it was ending, and we had like a sigh of relief. So I'm sure we'll be feeling the same way afterwards.
Yeah, but you don't feel that this year, which is good.
No, this year I'm on. Hey guys, what's
This
up?
year, Amanda is hosting an after party wherever that may be. We are gonna follow you. But let me ask you this: what is something when you look back on last year as a president? What was your favorite moment? What was your favorite moment of being president?
You know, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but it actually was this night. This night, because what most people don't realize is that every other chapter in our country celebrates, like their big gala is their incoming of themselves, of their installation. And I love that San Antonio celebrates our
everyone
city.
else.
Like we celebrate our city, we celebrate our biggest people, like, and that's who we are. But I think not just for this event, I think that's who we are. That encompasses
core,
everything. At the core of everything we are. And so, I love our city. I love our chapter. I love NAHREP. And one thing I will absolutely say that I also do love about NAHREP that I think our chapter is really encompassed, that not every chapter has, is this, it's Hispanic home ownership, but that generational wealth, that we challenge each other. We challenge each other as business owners and branch owners and et cetera. And so I love this because it also is all
It
about.
highlights that. It highlights that.
I love that.
Well, we're excited. So are you're just going to be able to enjoy the night, right? You don't have to worry about speaking. You don't have to worry about. You have your cocktail. You have your food.
This is the first time in like
In a
3-4
while.
years I get to do that. I'm like, oh yeah. I love you guys though. Thank you very much, and
Of
you guys
course.
are doing amazing.
Thank
and
you.
This red carpet interview, I feel like I'm in the Met Gala or something like that. Like,
I mean, everyone is this is probably one of the first years I've seen this many. I mean, we're all pretty, but this year I've seen just so many gowns and glitter, and
I almost want to ask people like, and who made your gown?
Yeah, like what are you wearing? Yeah.
And what designer? Oh my God, look at y'all's shoes.
You.
Look at y'all's shoes.
Oh, you have nice shoes. AJ's trying to act like I don't know if the camera can see, but if the shoe cam can see AJ's shoes, they're very nice as well.
Honestly, I recycle mine from my wedding in January.
Hey, that's the way to go.
Dude, look at
Thank
you. These are some. I honestly think these shoes like outdid our actual outfits. I just got to say that.
Oh, thank you, man. Well, we appreciate you, and you know, both AJ and I don't mean to speak for him, but we appreciate everything you did last year. We appreciate that you guide us this year because there's a lot of guidance to be had. So I don't think anyone on the board this year, I don't think we would be where we are if we didn't have you to follow from the year past. So we really appreciate you. Yep.
I appreciate that. You know what? Every year, bigger and better.
Amen. Yep.
Bigger and better. Love
Yes,
you guys.
ma'am. Love
have a great
you.
night.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
And you guys look sharp.
Thank you. Well, I think we're about to start the show. I keep hearing chimes. I'm not sure how much time we have left.
They're ready. They're ready to get the show going.
I know you guys
so.
see everyone out here taking their photo on the red carpet. We have photographers on deck. If you are not here and you're watching this and you're driving, you're late, or you didn't get a table, you learn for next year. But I think we're rounding out the end of the show. But I wanted to grab one other person, but I don't see them anymore. So, you know what? We can bring in actually someone over here. Let me see if I can grab. We're going to be a little bit of impromptu. Let's go ahead and grab either Rob or Vanessa maybe from Excellence.
We'll be able to get them
we'll make them speak on without any advance notice.
Yes.
Oh.
And Nikki New.
Nikki New, who is the person that is behind this event. Our events director, Miss Nikki New with Thrive Mortgage. Nikki. First off, you look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
We were gonna ask what you're wearing, but we don't want to put anyone on blast. We don't want.
What designer is it?
Yeah, what designer?
Amazon.
Same. But okay, we have a quick question because I think a lot of people many people don't realize what goes on behind any NAHREP event, specifically this one. So what would you say was the biggest hurdle or something that stood out to you as far as planning this event? What is something that you looked forward to at least?
You know, for me, it's the backstage, right? It's the lighting.
Okay.
It's the run of show. Basically, the run of show has been my biggest anxiety.
Yay, okay.
But we did it. We're having an amazing time, and it's going to be an amazing gala.
Yay! I love to hear it. And who are you most excited to see? I know we have special guests here tonight.
Well, for me, it was Miss San Antonio. And Mateo, he is so cute.
He is.
You know? But Miss San Antonio is my favorite. I know that I should be saying the senator, love the senator. But you know, Miss San Antonio is gorgeous.
Yes, she is. And she's so pretty. When we were standing here talking to her, I was flabbergasted.
Yeah,
she's very sweet.
Y'all were sweating. Y'all were sweating.
Oh, well, thank you, Nikki. We wanted to bring you on because we wanted everyone to see kind of the behind the scenes, who's in charge of that, but also just to hear a little bit of behind the scenes of what goes into an event like this. So we appreciate you.
You guys are doing another amazing job.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Doing this.
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we have another one.
guest.
We have
got
another one
guest
coming
here.
in. Come on.
I believe it's a state representative, right? Yes.
Yep, state representative.
Hi there, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. Yes.
Here.
Yes. We had Nikki to go and try to hunt you down so we can get you to come and speak with us real quick. But we're live right now on the NAHREP Facebook page. And so if we can just start off with introducing who you are for those that may not know.
Well, for those who don't know, I'm Barbara Gervin Hawkins, State Representative, District 120.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us tonight. Can we start off with asking, so first off, who was it that invited? Was it Nikki that invited you?
Nikki invited me, and I could not refuse because, number one, I know how important the realtors are.
Yes, thank you for that.
And speaking of realtors, I would say that is this your? Let me ask you this: is this your first real estate event, or do you try to kind of indulge in some of these events throughout the year?
This is my first at this event, but
Okay.
not my first indulging
Okay, well,
with realtors.
now that you're here, you got to come back every year because now you see how we do, right?
I've been baptized, y'all. I've been baptized.
What I guess when we think about NAHREP San Antonio and we think about what we do for the community and we think about one of our pillars being generational wealth and really pushing Hispanic home ownership, what would you say is one of your favorite parts about NAHREP San Antonio, just knowing those aspects?
Well, first of all, I think the most important thing is having the minority community
Amen.
involved in real estate, period.
Yep.
That's number one.
Yes.
I think it is so important, not only for our young people and our homeowners, to see not only this is a potential career field,
Yep.
but you have someone who have the knowledge. So when people are making one of the biggest decisions of their lives,
Yep.
and that's home ownership, they need to be able to communicate and be able to understand what's happening and what all that means. So it's critical.
And see people that look like them.
That's correct.
Because I feel
that is
like
so obvious.
that's what I feel like I'm passionate about, right? Like people
Yes.
that look like me, that come from where I come from,
Yes.
and helping them give back to that community or back to that
Exactly.
neighborhood. So
Exactly.
we appreciate what you do because what you do, I could not do if even if I tried. And so I guess the next question too is how long have you been in politics per se? Like how long? What does your journey look like?
So I've been in politics. This is my 8th year,
Okay.
or 4th term as a state rep. And the reason I even ran for office was to be able to have young people see folks that look like us
Yeah.
in these powerful positions. Think about it. I'm one of 150
Yeah.
state representatives that establishes the laws in the state of Texas. So when we think about laws, real estate plays a big role in that,
Amen,
okay?
yes.
From your taxes to what interest rates, how things happen, in that whole space.
Yep.
So for me, it's about a community service. It's about meeting one of the greatest needs, and it's truly realizing the American dream.
Ooh. Hey, mic drop on that one. Well, we appreciate you being here. We know you got to go into your seat. We know that they're waiting for you for photos over there. But from the bottom of our heart, thank you for coming. And we keep saying this in every interview, but it's just the largest event we've had year to date.
That's what I heard.
And it's an honor to have you join us for an event like this. So we're really excited that you're here.
Can I get my invitation early next time?
Yes, we will. You're going to get it tomorrow.
And guess what? You know, being a senior citizen, when I walk in next time, I need 2 handsome men, one on each arm, okay?
Where do we put the application? Where do we put the application?
Taken care of.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Watch your step. I think they want you right over here. Oh, you know what? Speaking of handsome men, come here. Come on. Watch your step. I'll guide you over to Miss Nikki.
So one of the things too that we wanted to make sure.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm getting asked for a photo.
How's it going? Good. You're gonna get in here and get in a photo.
All right, nice.
As we're live.
All right, cool. Nice. I needed a new wallpaper.
Nice seeing you, bro. Hey, good seeing you. Yes.
We're live, guys. Anything can happen.
So
we have someone.
One of the great things about what just happened right now is none of this is scripted.
None.
Like we are literally freestyling on this. So
and to be quite honest, AJ and I, we were speaking right before we got on camera, but we realized that this is when it happened. This is when when we're at our best, right? When we're able to truly speak to people from the heart and really understand why they are here.
Yeah.
And so I see someone off camera. I don't know if you guys see him, but I kind of want to bring him in.
Here.
This is Manny. Manny, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, here we go.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
We're live on Facebook, so tell a little bit. This is an opportunity for you to tell the viewers who you are, what you do, what your role is with NAHREP right now.
Well, guys, super excited to be here. I am with Trio Insurance Group. I am a local insurance broker, and I'm also part of the NAHREP board.
Yes, you are.
I am a treasurer, right? I handle all the money. So
yes,
if y'all ever want to know about money or you're interested to learn about it, I'm your guy. I would love to share it about it.
So he's the guy that paid the bill for tonight.
That's exactly right.
He wrote all the zeros.
Credit card.
Manny, we're asking kind of everyone about tonight. What are you looking forward to the most tonight? Are you looking forward to specific speakers? Are you just looking forward to the experience? What do you look forward to for the Top 100 Gala?
That's a great question. I would say just happy faces, celebration, right?
Yep.
We work so hard every single day. We put so much effort and time into our business and to give back to our clients that it's always good to, receive that award and to see those smiles and that excitement is priceless.
Yep.
So that's what I would say I'm looking for.
And how long have you been a part of NAHREP? I know that San Antonio is not your first venture.
I would say I've been involved with NAHREP about 5 years.
Yep.
I was in the Houston chapter initially. Shout out to Charles Villafana and Veronica. They connected me with the San Antonio chapter, and that's when I met my family.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah. And the rest is history for Manny. I think that one thing, or AJ and I were talking to Amanda about it. Amanda, our past president, and she was just talking about, every year this gala is like the event to look forward to. But outside of our gala, what's your favorite event that we put on every year?
The empowerment, the Empower Her event. The women's, which is up next
coming
in October.
Soon, in October, yeah.
I would say that is my favorite one.
Okay, why?
You walk out of there empowered.
Okay.
Like, who gets a chance to, fire chat with San Antonio's top business women? Who that's an amazing time, and that's my favorite.
Love it.
See, and I got to add to that, man, because we've kind of built this reputation, especially here in San Antonio with NAHREP. We built this reputation in the past years of being the party organization.
Right.
Yes, this is a gala tonight. It's a party. It's a celebration. It's a recognition. But at the same time, we have so many events throughout the year that are very impactful. The starting off the year with the down payment assistance class, that was a hit. Then the summit that David spearheaded, his idea, his vision with the summit, that was another success. Then we got the gala. Then we got the women's empowerment. So we have so many events going on throughout the year that are just successful events that it's really big on execution for us as a board. But I mean, we're able to pull it off and we get it done.
But also execution and providing knowledge. Because I think to your point is a lot of people think, oh, well, NAHREP San Antonio, they just party. We do. We don't both. That's not all we do. And I think this is a testament to what we do, because this is 600 people excited to come to one of our events because they know what we provide.
Yep.
But yeah,
and to your point, like, the summit, all these new events, that just tells you how much we're growing.
Yep. Amen.
Right? How many new members are joining, and they're seeing the value. They're seeing that we're more than just real estate professionals gathering to mastermind, right? We're all about giving back and educating our community, and that's priceless.
And correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't mind if you correct me here, but don't get it twisted, y'all. There's 52, 53 chapters in the nation with NAHREP?
Yeah. Okay.
And we are looked at not just throughout the Texas chapters, but the nationally, we are recognized as one of the top chapters in the country. So
and we were named one of the top producing chapters this year and last year.
Absolutely.
And it's nice to see Gary Acosta, who is the founder of NAHREP, correct? Am I getting that correct? The founder of NAHREP, and to see him even on our social medias, our platforms, and him liking and commenting and sending us messages, and then hearing that he's awaiting our arrival at our annual conference in Latitude. So it's exciting that we're on the map, but it's even more exciting that now we're making waves, I think. So we're really excited.
I agree, man. So growth, innovation, and excitement coming in our right? I would say.
Yes. Okay, we will let you
thank you, brother. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you in there.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yes. Looking sharp.
Thank you.
Thanks, you too, bro. All right, man.
Okay.
So we're about to wrap this up. It was pretty fun.
One thing, AJ, I want to remind everyone watching is that we just said it, but it's important to understand that I think locally, as our chapter grows, hopefully they start to hear and get whim of what's happening nationally. But I think that because we're just San Antonio and so fixated on our own, right, naturally, I think it's hard to communicate the eyes that are on NAHREP San Antonio. So if you guys are interested in being members, if you're interested in being at our events, come, because the opportunities are endless. I think we're taking 30 or 40 people to San Diego to represent our city. So we're doing big things. But anyway, it was fun.
Yes.
It was fun our first time.
Yes.
But anywho, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Share this video, and we got to go in and get our seats, and I'm hungry, so I'm going to go eat.
Be looking out for the next one. We'll see y'all soon.
Bye.